The morning fog was still clinging to the redwoods outside the windows of the UCSC lecture hall, the air inside smelling faintly of damp jackets and strong espresso. Dr. Philip Green stood at the front, a playful glint in his eyes that usually signaled a departure from the syllabus. The coffee house epiphany. "Good morning, everyone," Dr. Green began, leaning against the heavy oak desk. "I'm going to try something a little different today. Last night, I found myself at Santa Cruz Coffee Roasters, and I happened to run into our friend Eclectic Scout. He was holding court with a group of friends, and I found myself eavesdropping on a conversation that was far more profound than any textbook I've read recently." He gestured to the front row. "Scout, I know I'm catching you off guard, but I want you to share what you told your friends last night. Come on up." Eclectic Scout blinked, startled, but he stood up with a grin and made his way to the stage. He took a breath, looked out at the sea of faces, and cleared his throat. "All right," Scout began, his voice warming up. "So what the professor heard me talking about is what I call the 4-step morning ritual. It's about gaining strength by recognizing right out of the gate that life is a gift. Before the world tries to tell you who you are, you tell the world who it is. The 4 steps to starting the day." Scout held up 4 fingers, ticking them off as he spoke. 1. Read. Find a spiritual message for the new day. Not the news, not social media, something that speaks to the eternal. 2. Write. Spend a few minutes on gratitude. Put it on paper. Make it physical. 3. Listen. Put on uplifting music. Find lyrics that speak to the heart. It makes that feeling of gratitude shift from a thought to an emotion. 4. Move, don't just sit there. Move to that music. Get the blood flowing and the joints moving. The sacred vessel needs to wake up. Now here's the trick, Scout said, turning to the whiteboard. "I call this spiritual compounding. If you do these things in isolation, they're fine. But when you add them together in this order, the effect isn't just linear, it's exponential. It's a symbolic compounding of energy. The math of the morning. By the time you finish step 4, you aren't just at level 4 energy, you're at a 10, Scout explained. You've built a foundation of joy. You've connected to all of creation before you've even stepped out the door. My rule? Don't touch the news until the 4 steps are done. Don't let the state of anxiety invade your state of peace until you've fortified the borders." The barista's witness. From the side of the room, Sophia, the barista, raised her hand, her eyes bright. "I was there last night at the shop," she chimed in. "And I have to tell you, Scout, I actually took your advice this morning. I usually start my shift with a heavy dose of caffeine and a quick scroll through my phone, but today I did the 4 steps. It totally works. I felt like I was serving coffee from a place of abundance instead of just running on fumes. I felt grounded." Dr. Green's reflection, priming the pump. Dr. Green stepped back to the center of the stage, nodding appreciatively at Scout as he returned to his seat. "Thank you, Scout. And thank you, Sophia, for the field report," Dr. Green said. "What Scout is describing is what we might call priming the spiritual pump. In our previous talks, we discussed the mesoscale, that delicate in-between zone where life exists. If we don't intentionally set our frequency in that zone every morning, the chaos of the giant spheres and the uncertainty of the tiny spheres will pull us apart." He looked at the class with a gentle intensity. "By moving, reading, and writing, you are engaging the profound trinity, body, mind, and spirit. You are declaring that your United States of Being is a union, not a battlefield. You are preparing your vessel to be the unseen hand of service for the rest of the day." The goodbye, class. The world out there is wild. It's beautiful, yes, but it's loud. My hope is that you don't just take notes today, but that you take action. See what happens to your internal permaculture when you water the seeds of gratitude before the sun is even fully up. He picked up his briefcase and smiled. "Go out and be the rhythm. We'll see you next time. Goodbye, and stay grateful."
Please click like and then subscribe. Also share this video with your friends. Thank you.